you.
124.3, thanks very much.
Prepar3d reversing 56, still awaiting clearance.
Prepar3d 5 okay to Jakarta International via Anito 6 Alpha, runway to the center,
Passenger calling KSA again, your call sign cut out. Singapore 956, standby.
995 Tango.
Apologies, Singapore 995 Tango, read back. Could you read back again? I couldn't hear it.
To Jakarta International via Anito 6 Alpha, expecting flight level 7.
Singapore 995 Tango, read back is correct. Could I have your bay number, please? Singapore 995 Tango, disregard previous message. Read back is correct. Contact Singapore Ground on 124.3. Wings will be 156, Singapore correction, ATC clearance.
Singapore clearance, MS 902 requesting clearance to Jakarta.
MS 902 standby, Wings will be ATC clearance.
Wings about 156, go ahead.
Wings will be 156, you're clear. Standby. Wings will be 156, you're clear to Jakarta by the Anito 6 Alpha departure, runway 02 center. Initial climb 3,000 feet, expect level 330 and squawk 01.
Wings about 156 clear to Jakarta via the Anita 6 Alpha departure, runway 2 center. Initial climb 3,000 feet, flight level 330, squawk 0122.
Wings Lobby 156, reback is correct. And can I have your B number, please?
Bravo 2.
Wings Lobby 156, contact Singapore Ground on 124.3, thank you.
1243, thank you. Winds body 156.
Singapore delivery.
Last person calling, I heard your Singapore delivery, but I could not hear your call sign. Say again.
Good evening, Singapore delivery, Wagon Air 269, requested a check.
Wagon Air 269, Singapore delivery, good evening, I hear you 555.
Wagon Air 269, request clearance to Jakarta, flight level 350.
Wagon Air 269, standby.
Singapore delivery, good evening, Recap 6, correction, Recap 269, requesting clearance to Jakarta, flight level 350.
Recap 269, standby. Jetstar Asia 211, ATC clearance.
Go ahead, Jetstar Asia 211.
Jetstar Asia 211, apologies for the wait. You're cleared to Jakarta via the Anito 6 Alpha departure, runway 02 center. Initial climb 3,000 feet, expect level 330, escort 0166.
Flight 200 destination Anito 6 Alpha departure, runway 02 center. Initial climb 3,000 feet, expect level 330, spoke code 0166. Jetstar Asia 211.
Jetstar Asia 211, reback is correct. Contact Singapore Ground on 121.72, thank you.
12172, thank you.
Singapore 404, good day, requesting clearance to Jakarta, information, Foxtrot on board.
Singapore 404, standby. MS 902, ATC clearance.
Yeah, go ahead.
MS 902, you're cleared to Jakarta via the Anito 6 Alpha departure, runway 02 center. Initial climb 3,000 feet. Expect flight level 350 and squawk 0163.
MS 902 cleared off 02 center, Anito Alpha departure, climb 3,000 feet for flight level 350, squawk is 0126, MS 902.
MS 902, that is squawk 0163.
Squawk 0163, sorry, MS 902.
MS 902, no worries. Rebar is correct. Contact sample ground on 121.72. Have a nice day.
121.72, thank you, bye-bye.
And recap 269, it is clear.
Go ahead, recap 269.
Recap 269, you have cleared to Jakarta via the Anito 6 Alpha departure, runway 02 center. Initial climb 3,000 feet, expect flight level 340 and squawk 0113.
Good to Jakarta, runway 02 center, Anito 6 Alpha departure. Initial climb 3,000 feet, squawk 0113, flight level 340, recap 269.
Recap 269, rebar is correct, and contact sample ground on 121.72.
Sample ground 121.70. Good day, sir. Bye-bye.
Delivery Singapore 962, still awaiting clearance. Correction, Singapore 956, still awaiting clearance.
Singapore 956, it is clearance, apologies for the wait.
Singapore 956, go ahead.
Singapore 956, you are cleared to Jakarta via the Anito 6 Alpha departure, runway 02 center. Initial climb 3,000 feet, expect flight level 370 and squawk 0102.
Clear to Jakarta via the Anito 6 Alpha, runway 02 center, initial climb 3,000, expect flight level 370, squawk 0102, Singapore 956.
Singapore 956, rebar is correct, and can I have your bay number, please?
We're at Alpha 5, Singapore 956.
Singapore 956, contact sample ground on 125, correction, 124.3.
124.3 for Singapore 956.
Changi delivery.
Singapore delivery, good evening. Singapore 968 Alpha at Foxtrot 56 aircraft type Boeing 777-300 with information Foxtrot requesting IFR clearance to
Singapore 968 Alpha, standby.
Changi delivery Indonesia 702 with information Foxtrot. Good evening.
Singapore 404, ATC clearance.
Singapore 404, go ahead.
Singapore 404, you're cleared Jakarta via the Anito 6 Alpha departure, runway 02 center. Initial climb 3,000 feet, expect flight level 360 and squawk 0134.
Singapore 404 is cleared, destination Jakarta, Anito 6 Alpha departure, 3,000 feet, runway 02 center. Expect flight level 360, squawk 0134, Singapore 404.
Singapore 404, rebar is correct, and can I have your bay number, please? Correction, Singapore 404, rebar is correct, and contact sample ground on 121.72.
121.72, thanks for your help, Singapore 404, good day.
Changi delivery Indonesia 702. Good evening. At the gate Alpha 15 with information Foxtrot. Good evening.
Singapore 968 Alpha.
go ahead, Singapore 968 Alpha.
Singapore 968 Alpha. You're cleared to Jakarta via the Anito 6 Alpha departure. Initial climb, correction, runway Anito 6 Alpha departure, runway 02 center. Initial climb 3,000 feet. Expect flight level 390 and squawk 0102.
Singapore 968 Alpha, clear to Jakarta via the Anito 6 Alpha departure, runway 02 center, climb 3,000 feet initially, squawk 0102. Expect flight level 390.
Singapore 968, correction, Singapore 968 Alpha, rebat is correct, contact, correction, Singapore 96 Alpha, yeah. Correction, disregard previous message, Singapore 96 Alpha, rebat is correct, contact Singapore ground on 124.3.
Contact Singapore ground on frequency 124.3, Singapore 968 Alpha, thank you.
Again, Air 269ers, did you receive my clearance just now?
We're at 269, standby. We're at 269ers, I received the clearance but standby due to airway restrictions, due to the timing needed.
Copy that, 10 minutes. Correction, Wagon Air 269 now.
JH1 is the clearance. Indonesia 792, ATC clearance.
Roger, Indonesia 792 ready to call clearance.
Indonesia 792, you're cleared to Jakarta via the Anito 6 Alpha departure, runway 02 center. Initial climb 3,000 feet, expect level 330, and squawk 0144.
Singapore delivery, good day, Delta 114 at stand Foxtrot 58 with information. Foxtrot requesting clearance to Kuala Namu.
Delta 114, Singapore delivery, good evening, stand by for clearance. And Delta 114, could I just confirm your destination is Kuala Lumpur?
Destination is Kuala Lumpur, Delta 114.
Delta 114, stand by 1 minute for clearance.
Standing by for clearance, Delta 114.
Let's get set up.
Hi. Thank you.
Hello, welcome aboard. How are you? Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Morning.
Morning. Morning. Proceed boarding castle, please. Thank you.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
Hello.
Morning.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you.
And have a beautiful flight.
Hello. Thank you.
Morning.
Morning. Proceed boarding castle, please. Thank you.
I'm up for the walk around.
Hi, here are some water bottles for you. Security and safety checks are complete. Are we okay to start boarding?
Okay, I'm back from the walk around. Everything looks good.
Yes, we're ready.
Thanks. Clear to board.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Hey guys, all passengers are on board. Are we cleared to close?
Yes, you're cleared to close.
Thanks. See you out there.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off from the gate. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust, planning a 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will either call reject or continue. Standard low-speed reject procedures below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1, I will only conduct a high-speed reject in the case of an engine fire or failure, predictive wind shear warning, or if there's any condition that makes the aircraft unable or unsafe to take into the air. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply maximum manual braking or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake, apply maximum reverse thrust, verifying the extension of the speed brake and bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist and evaluate our options. If you can monitor my actions and make the standard reject takeoff calls, including any abnormalities that you observe before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is to continue, I will continue the takeoff as per standard company procedures. We will climb to the minimum sector altitude and track clear of local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. All going well, the departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. Flight directors are on, minus master, yours a slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft defect block have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
None.
Departure brief complete.
Mind your leg, please. Verify takeoff speeds.
Checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of the flight crew and staff, we want to welcome you aboard the aircraft and thank you for choosing us for your flight and travel carrier. If there's anything that we can do to make your flight more enjoyable, please ask the cabin crew. Thank you.
Cabin crew, arm slides. Pre-flight checklist, please.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Window heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 153. Altimeter 1013.
Checked. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist to the line. Fuel 46.0 thousand pounds. Pumps on. Passenger signs on. Windows.
Changi Ground, Indonesia 702. Good evening.
V2
Request clearance for push and start.
Heading 000. Altitude 3000.
Checked. Takeoff speeds.
V1 is 151.
Changi Ground, Indonesia 702. Good evening.
V2 is 159.
Checked. CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
Before start checklist below the line.
Flight deck door closed and locked. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Start sequence is
Locking gear.
Check.
Attic 7154, there's no need for you to announce your POB to me, but
Changi Ground, Indonesia 702. Good evening. Request clearance for push and start. Changi Ground, Indonesia 702. Good evening. Request clearance for push and start.
Indonesia 792, Singapore Ground, good evening. Push and start approved, face south.
Roger, facing south, Indonesia 702. Thank you.
Indonesia 8902, push and start approved, face south. Correction, Indonesia 7902, push and start approved, face south.
Roger, push and start approved and facing south for Indonesia 702. Changi Ground, Indonesia 702, clear for push and start facing south.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start engine 2.
Starting 2. Oil pressure.
Singapore 177, Singapore Ground.
Starter cutout. Number 2 stable.
Start engine 1.
We now request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the
Alpha 177, please vacate the runway Whiskey 5, turn right onto Whiskey Papa.
Set parking brakes. Waiting information for good engine start.
One stable. Flaps 5.
If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first and then assist that other person. Keep your mask on until a uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your sides. Ensure your feet are flat.
Unlocking gear.
A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Flight controls check. Full left, full right, center, check. Full up, full down, center, check.
Singapore ground, DPS 7154, request person start.
For taxi checklist.
Starting at 7154, please squawk 0126.
Off. Isolation valve.
Left is
Copy 0126, vertical control.
Checked. Idle brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle D10.
Flight controls.
Changi Ground Indonesia 702, ready for taxi.
Taxi checklist complete.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Ground, but DPS 7154, request person start.
DPS 7154, thanks. Push start approved, face south.
Facing south, but 7154.
Changi Ground. Changi Ground Indonesia 702, request taxi.
Indonesia 7902, stand by.
Standing by, Indonesia 702.
Very good evening, Singapore ground, Singapore 214, to the right, heading Whiskey Papa, requesting taxi to Apex.
Singapore 214, welcome to Singapore. Vacate Whiskey 5, turn right onto Whiskey Papa.
Whiskey 5, Whiskey Papa for Singapore 214.
Indonesia 7902, taxi Whiskey Alpha, South Cross 1, hold short Charlie 6, QNH 1009.
Roger, clear taxi via Whiskey Alpha and Foxtrot Charlie 6, QNH 1009er, Indonesia 702, thank you.
The cabin is secure.
Korean Air 345, Singapore ground.
Singapore ground, Korean Air 345, vacate to Whiskey 5, left on to Victor.
Korean Air 345, welcome to Singapore. Are you taxing City Cargo Apron?
Apron, West Cargo Apron, please.
Korean Air 345, Roger, taxi to Bay 503 via Whiskey Papa, Victor 4 and November 2 today.
Victor 4, November 2 to 504, Korean Air 345, thank you.
Affirm.
Ground, Vertical 7154, request 16. Ground, Vertical 7154, request 16.
Batik 7154, taxi Whiskey Alpha, South Cross 1, hold short Charlie 6.
Taxi Whiskey Alpha, South Cross 1, Vertical 7154.
Singapore 214, hold position.
Hold position, Singapore 214.
And in Singapore 214, is departing air A320 a factor?
Ground, could you please repeat again for Singapore
214, never mind, taxi Victor 6 to Bay Alpha 2 today.
Victor 6, Bay Alpha 2 for Singapore 214.
Ground, good evening, Jet Malaysia 224, with you, vacated 02 left.
Just Asia 224, welcome to Singapore, vacate Whiskey 5, turn right on to Quebec.
Whiskey 5 on Quebec, Jet Malaysia 224.
Changi ground, Indonesia 702.
Indonesia 792, turn right Echo Papa to holding point 02 center.
Via Tango Alpha to holding point to runway to center, is that correct? Indonesia 702?
Indonesia 792, just confirm Echo Papa.
Echo Papa, Roger. Echo Papa to runway 02 center, Indonesia 702.
Singapore 970, contact Singapore Tower 118.6 today.
Singapore 970, contact Tower 118.6, good day.
Singapore ground, Prepar 211, how do you read?
Singapore ground, Singapore 960, would you taxi Echo Papa?
Singapore 970 connecting to Tower 118.6
Stabilize your trim. 6.0 units. Before takeoff checklist complete.
Indonesia 792 connecting to Tower 118.6
Contacting Tower Indonesia 792, thank you.
Singapore 960 connecting to Tower 118.6
Singapore ground, Springbok 211, how do you read?
Springbok 211, Singapore ground, reading you strength 5.
Right, and we request...
Thank you.
Jetstar Asia 211, confirm 120.3.
1203, thank you.
Wagonair 269, runway 02 center, clear for takeoff, surface wind calm.
Clear for takeoff, wind gear 269 now.
Cathay 650 behind the departing Airbus A320, line up runway 02 center behind.
Behind, check off Airbus A320 lineup and wait, runway 02 center, Cathay 650.
Tower Indonesia 831, approaching holding port runway 02 center.
Indonesia 831, roger. Wagonair 269, contact departure 120.3, good night.
120.3, good night, Wagonair 69 now.
Singapore Tower, Papa Room 1, inbound on ILS.
Papa Romeo 001, Singapore Tower, good evening, runway 02 left, clear to land, surface wind calm.
Please to land, runway 02 left, Papa Room.
Korean 647, taxi right onto Whiskey Papa, contact ground 124.3, good night.
Whiskey Papa, contact ground, Korean 647.
Cathay 650, runway 02 center, clear for takeoff, surface wind calm.
Clear for takeoff. 02 center, Cathay 650.
Indonesian 831 behind the departing Cathay Pacific, Boeing 777 via Echo 11, line up runway 02 center behind.
After traffic rolling departure, continue line up behind runway 07, correction runway 02 center, Indonesia 831.
Korean Air 647, confirm, ground 121.85.
S645, continue approach, runway 02 left, number 2.
Cathay 650, contact departure 120.3, good night.
120.3, Cafe 650. Bye-bye.
74970 behind the departing Indonesian Boeing 737 via Echo 11, line up runway 02 center behind.
Line up from runway 02 center.
Indonesian A31 runway 02 center, clear to take off, surface wind calm.
Go for takeoff, Indonesia A31.
Yeah. Korean Air 645, runway 02 left, clear to land, service wind calm.
02 left, Korean Air 645.
Papa Romeo 001, contact ground 124.3, good night.
Contact ground on 124.3, good night. Papa Romeo 001.
Singapore 960 behind the departing company Boeing 777 via Echo 119 up runway 02 center behind.
Behind the departing 777, line up and wait behind Singapore 960.
Indonesian 831, contact departure 120.3, good night.
120.3, good night. Thank you, Indonesia.
Singapore Director, very good evening, question. Singapore Tower, good evening, Singapore 965, have you established a direct 02 left? Singapore 965, Singapore Tower, hello, continue approach runway 02 left. Indonesian 831, contact departure 120.3, good night. Singapore 970, runway 02 center, clear for takeoff, surface wind calm.
Clear for takeoff for Singapore 970.
Before takeoff procedure, check.
Singapore 965, runway 02 center, correction, runway 02 left, clear to land, surface wind calm. Copy, thank you very much. Singapore 965, clear to land, 02 left.
Ready to go.
Korean Air 645, contact ground 124.3, good night.
124.3, Korean Air 645, good day.
Singapore Tower, Korean Air 147, approaching runway 02 left. Korean Air 7, Singapore Tower, hello, continue approach runway 02 left. Continue approach runway 02 left, Korean Air 127. Singapore 970, contact departure 120.3, good night.
Singapore 970, contact departure 120.3, good night. Tower, good evening, Springbok 211.
Tower Indonesia 702, request last transmission.
Shamir 851.
Korean 1217, contact around 124.3, good night.
124.3, Korean 1217, thank you.
Indonesian 1, correction, Indonesian 792, runway 02 center, clear for takeoff, service wind calm.
Roger, copy wind, clear for takeoff, runway 02 center, Indonesia 702, thank you.
And station calling for Signal Tower, say again please.
Springbok 211, with you on Echo Papa.
Spring 211 behind the departing Boeing 737 via Echo 11, line up runway 02 center, behind.
And departing traffic, line up behind, Echo 02 center, Springbok 211.
80 knots, checked.
Singapore Tower, good afternoon. Singapore Airlines 61 on final runway 0.
Singapore 961, Singapore Tower, hello. Continue approach, runway 02 left, number 2.
Rotate.
Continue approach, Singapore Airlines 61. Shamir 851, Whiskey 5.
Coming Air 851, thank you, contact ground 124.3, good night.
122, question, control 134.3.
Coming Air 851, negative, ground 124.3.
124.3 to Shamir 851, good night.
Singapore 961, runway 02 left, clear to land surface wind calm.
To land runway 02 left to Singapore Airlines 61.
Indonesian 792, contact departure 120.3, good night.
120.3, Indonesia 702, thank you for the service. Singapore Director, Indonesia 702, airborne.
Monitor. Singapore radar 123.7. Have a good flight.
Monitor Singapore radar 1.7, thank you.
Flaps up. Speed checked. Flaps up.
Indonesia 792.
Singapore Director, Indonesia 702, airborne present time, climbing to 3000, initial 3000 feet now.
Just 792, radar identified, climb to 7000.
Roger, climbing to 7000, Indonesia 702, thank you.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds, on. Packs, auto, landing gear, up and off, flaps, up, no lights. Takeoff checklist complete.
Singapore 960.
Singapore 960, go ahead.
Singapore 960, monitor Singapore radar 123.7. Have a good flight, bye-bye.
Yes.
Check.
123.7.
Singapore approach, good evening. Springbok 211, with you on departure.
Station calling again.
Springbok 211, with you on departure.
Springbok 211, good evening. Singapore departure, radar identified, climb to 6000.
Climb 6000, Springbok 211.
Indonesia 792.
Indonesia 792, go ahead.
Indonesia 792, climb to flight level 150.
Climb to flight level 150, Indonesia 792.
Indonesia 792, proceed direct north.
Confirm, proceed direct Anito, Indonesia 792.
Indonesia 792, proceed direct Osno.
Roger, proceed direct Dosno, Indonesia 792.
Indonesia 792, expedite climb, flight level 150.
Roger, expedite climb to flight level 150, Indonesia 792.
Release the cabin.
Yes.
Check. Transition.
Set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 113.
Springbok 211, climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140, Springbok 211.
Now, check.
Indonesia 792, monitor Singapore radar 123.7.
Roger, 123.7, Indonesia 792, thank you for the service, have a good night.
Level 140, expect IRS runway 02 left. Indonesian 0826.
Indonesia 0826, flight level 160.
Sorry, flight level 160, Indonesian 0826.
Singapore radar, this is Indonesia 702, flight level 130, climbing to 150.
Indonesia 792, good evening, Singapore radar, climb flight level 330, continue Anito 6 Alpha departure.
Roger, climbing to final flight level 330 and continue SID Anito 6 Alpha departure, Indonesia 792.
FedEx 49 Tango, contact Singapore approach 124.6, good night.
124.6, bye-bye, FedEx 49 Tango.
Singapore 228, reduce speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Singapore 228.
Indonesia 0826, reduce speed 220 knots. Indonesia 0826, reduce speed 220 knots.
Reduce speed 220 knots, Indonesian July 30.
Singapore, good evening, Springbok 211.
Springbok 211, good evening, Singapore radar, continue Anito 6 Alpha departure, climb flight level 360.
Continue Anito 6 Alpha departure, continue flight level 360, Springbok 211.
We're gonna 269er, contact Singapore approach, correction, contact Singapore Jakarta control 132.3, good day.
Contact Jakarta control 132.3, we're gonna have to 66.
Philippines 51, contact Singapore approach 124.6, good day.
124.6, good evening, Philippines 511.
Philippines 507, when ready, descend flight level 15. Correction, Philippines 507, when ready, descend flight level 150.
Roger, and Philippines 507 ready for descent.
Philippines 507, descend flight level 150.
Descent 150, Philippines 507.
Radar Springbok 211.
Springbok 211, go ahead.
Just confirm your last clearance altitude was flight level 370.
Springbok 211, climb flight level 360.
Copy 360, Springbok 211.
Indonesia 831, contact Jakarta control 132.3, good night.
132.3, good night, selamat malam, Indonesia 831.
Singapore 9070, contact Jakarta control 132.3. Singapore 970, Singapore radar.
Singapore 970, go ahead.
Singapore 970, contact Jakarta control 132.3.
Contact Jakarta control 132.3, Singapore 970.
Jakarta control Scandinavian 7401, flight level 150.
Scandinavian 7401, good evening, Singapore radar, climb flight level 350, continue Anito 6 Alpha, correction, Anito 6 Alpha departure.
Okay, so flight level 350 and we continue on Anito 6 Alpha departure, Scandinavian 747. Good evening, Singapore radar, Wagner 269, read you, flight level 320.
Indonesia 832, good evening, standby. Singapore 228, contact Singapore approach 124.6, good day.
Contact Singapore approach 124.6, good day, Singapore 228.
Singapore 228, correction, Indonesia 0826, contact Singapore approach 124.6.
124.6 with Singapore approach Indonesian 0826.
Indonesia 832, clear to Singapore, report 1 Alpha, arrival ILS 02 left, descend flight level 150.
Regulator switch, Niner maintaining flight level 320.
Last aircraft calling Singapore, radar state call sign.
Wagner 269.
Wagner 269, contact Jakarta control 132.3.
Jakarta control asked me to contact 123.7 again. Wagner 269.
Wagner 269, try to switch frequency to 132.3.
132.3, Wagner 269.
Radar, good evening, this is Indonesia operator.
Last aircraft calling Singapore, radar state call sign.
Singapore radar Indonesia X-ray to flight level 240.
Indonesia 832, clear to Singapore, report 1 Alpha, arrival ILS 02 left, descend flight level 150.
Singapore radar, Singapore 60, level 370 inbound,
Singapore waiting but the gas on the call. So maintaining flight level 140.
Last aircraft reporting Papa Kilo, near Papa Kilo, Papa report, state call sign.
Singapore radar.
Singapore 956, contact Jakarta 132.3.
Singapore, good evening, Matigas 754, 140 miles to Dasno.
Singapore Center, good evening, translated 876 position, Surga level 380, squawk 416263.
Indonesia 832, do you get my last transmission?
Singapore radar.
Singapore, good evening, translated 876. level 380, position Surgal, scope 6264.
Trans Aero 876, good evening Singapore, radar clear into Singapore, Surga 1 Alpha arrival, ILS 02 left, maintain flight level 380, report ready for descent.
Arrival Surga, Surga 1 Alpha 02 left ILS, and call you when ready for descent from 876.
Singapore, good evening, Batik Air 754, scope 0126.
Batik 7154, good evening Singapore, radar climb flight level 360, continue Anito 6 Alpha departure.
Climb level 360, continue Anito 6 Alpha, Batik Air 754.
Radar 507, request lower.
Philippines 507, contact Singapore approach 124.6.
Singapore approach 246, thank you sir, have a good day. Philippines 507.
Flighter American 32, descent flight level 150, clear report 1 Alpha, runway 02 left, ILS. Indonesia 3.
Indonesia 792, contact Jakarta Control 132.3, good day.
Contact Jakarta Control 1323, Indonesia 702, thank you for your service, have a good night. Bye-bye.
Springboard 211, contact, correction.
Jakarta Control, Indonesia 702, with you, selamat malam.
Indonesia 702, radar identified, continue climb level 330.
Roger, continue climb to flight level 330, Indonesia 702.
Jakarta radar Singapore 968 Alpha ready for descent.
Singapore 968 Alpha, descent level 230.
Descent flight level 230, Singapore 968 Alpha.
Jakarta radar Singapore 959, ready for descent.
Singapore 959, descent level 230.
Descending level 230, Singapore 959.
Indonesia 8967, contact Singapore radar 123.7.
Singapore 123.7, bye-bye. 967. Jakarta, good evening, Springbok 211.
Springbok 211 identified, continue climb level 360. Papa Kilo India 1965, contact Jakarta Lower 124.35.
124.165, Sorry, Section, Toyodina.
Jakarta, good evening. Springbok 211, squawking 0101.
Springbok 211 identified, continue class level 360.
Continue level 360, Springbok 211.
Singapore 404 Heavy, top of descent.
Initial 404, descent level 230.
Descent level 230, Singapore 404, thanks.
Jakarta Control Indonesia 702, request runway active at Soekarno-Hatta.
Indonesia 702, currently runway 25.
Roger, runway 25, Indonesia 702, thank you.
Delta 3336, contact Singapore Radar 123.7.
Contact Singapore 123.7, Delta 3336, good night. Air Cargo 8101, request level 360. Jakarta radar, München Air Cargo 8101, heavy request level 360.
Arabian 8101, level 360, approved.
360 from 8101.
Qantas 150, request further descent.
Qantas 150, contact Jakarta Lower 124.35.
No worries, contact approach on 11 contact Jakarta approach, Qantas 150.
Jakarta Singapore 956, request offset of 2 miles to the left to avoid weather.
Singapore 956, approved.
Alright, Singapore 956, thanks.
Jakarta radar Singapore 959, requesting offset 5 miles to the left due weather.
Singapore 959, contact Singapore Radar 123.7.
Switching to Singapore radar on 123.7, bye bye.
And Center German Army 344 will be out of cockpit for about 1 minute. We'll report back.
Copy.
Jakarta radar, FedEx 1501, return to cockpit.
Copy. Scooter 278, contact Jakarta Lower 124.35. 278, contact Lower 124.35.
Jakarta Jetstar Asia 211, request level 350.
Asia 211, level 350, approved.
Thank you, approved 350, Jetstar Asia 211.
Jakarta radar brings the body 156. Jakarta radar, wings about the 156. You want us to continue heading 200 for now?
Wings about 156, turn left heading 150.
Left 150 wings about the 156, and any speed you'd like us to do?
Wings about 156, no. Singapore runner 68 Alpha, contact Jakarta lower 124.35.
Contact Jakarta radar 124.35, Singapore 968 Alpha, bye-bye.
Bye.
267.
Japan 6267, descent level 240.
Jump 240, Japan 6267, thank you. Jakarta, Singapore, Nara 56, back on original course and approaching top of descent.
Singapore Nara 56, descent level 230.
Descent flight level 230, Singapore, Nara 56.
Singapore Nara 55, thank you, descent level 230.
Radar scanner Event 7401, maintaining flight level 350, inbound Papa Kilo Papa.
Canadian Avian 7401, identify, maintain level 350.
Maintaining 350, scanner 7401.
Singapore 404, contact Jakarta lower 124.35.
Contact Jakarta lower 124.35, Singapore 404, good day.
Jakarta Jet Radio 211, request heading 190 for 40 miles, due to weather.
Descent 211, heading 190.
Thank you, heading 190.
Singapore 970, request heading 130 to...
last transmission say call sign.
Singapore 970.
Singapore 970, turn last heading 130 approved.
130 approved, Singapore 970.
Jakarta Radio, Sierra Echo, India Tango Zulu.
Sierra Echo, India Tango Zulu, monitor in command 22.
128, goodbye and thank you.
Line turn 128, descent level 240.
Contact Jakarta Tower for 124 1.385.
Sierra 123.7.
Line Singapore radar 123.7, line 128. Thank you. Have a good day.
Jakarta Center, good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the flight deck, we reached our cruise altitude and expect a good flight for today. Sit back, relax, enjoy the rest
Just 610.
Just 610. The right. Prince Kabadi 156 Jakarta. Prince Kabadi 156, contact Jakarta lower 124.35.
12435, wings Abadi 156, good day.
Singapore 970, ready for descent.
Singapore 970, descent level 230.
Descent level 230, Singapore 970.
Initiation for 27, descent level 240. Initiation 727.
Jakarta radar, good evening. Singapore 1614, level 350, passing Anita with you.
Singapore 1614, radar identify. Continue plan. Proceed maintain level 350.
Continue file level 350, Singapore 1614.
Beginner 269, descent level 230. Beginner
269, request expect arrival.
Beginner 269, descent level 269, operation descent level 230.
Descent level 230, Beginner 269. Wagoner 269, request expected arrival.
Wagoner 269, expected and approved. Cargo 794, contact Singapore radar 123.7.
1237, goodbye Cargo 794.
Jakarta Indonesia 831, request descent.
Initiate 31, descent level 960, descent flight level 230.
Descent is level 230,
Initial 727, turn right, heading correction, turn left, heading 310.
Heading 310, Singapore 970.
Initial 727, turn left, heading 310.
Turn left, heading 310, 727.
FedEx 1501, turn right, heading 040. FedEx 1501.
FedEx 1501, go ahead.
FedEx 1501, turn right, heading 040. Descent level 240.
Jakarta Jet, Sarega 211.
Kita 211 contact, Jakarta lower 124.35.
124.35, confirm.
Packet 2040, FedEx 1501, confirm.
FedEx 1501, descent flight level 240.
Descend maintain level 240, FedEx 1501.
Jakarta, Bapak Kilo Pasir, selamat malam,
Jakarta lower 124.35.
Passing 51240.
Kilo Papa 7 stand by, break within Air 269er. Contact Jakarta lower 124.35.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we begin our descent.
Performance for the decimal 35.
On behalf of the flight
Operation Papa Kilo Papa 7 stand by, I'm just calling for you, within Air 269er. Contact Jakarta lower 124.35.
Jakarta Control Indonesia 702, request descent.
Indonesia 702, descent level 230.
230 Indonesia 702, thank you.
Jakarta Garuning Indonesia 531, overnight climbing for level 300.
Indonesia 531 identified, continue climb 350.
Indonesia 531.
FedEx 1501, contact Singapore radar 123.7.
123.7, FedEx 1501. Good night.
Indonesia 727, contact Singapore radar 123.7.
Contact Singapore radar 123.7, Indonesia 727.
Indonesia 31, to descent level 230. Singapore 970, contact Jakarta lower 124.35.
Singapore 970, contact Jakarta low 124.35. Jakarta Control, Wagon 263, squawking 0175, climbing level 370.
Identified, continue climb level 370.
Continue flight level 370, Wagon 263.
Jakarta Perpuluhan Papa 7 identified.
Perpuluhan Papa 7 identified, main correction. Continue climb level 380.
Continue climb level 380.
Contact Jakarta lower 124.35. Initiate 31, Jakarta.
Go ahead in 81.
Initiate 31, contact Jakarta lower 124.35.
124.35, Indonesia 31, thank you.
Singapore 960, Jakarta. Singapore 960, contact Jakarta lower 124.35.
124.35,
Singapore 312 descent, level 230. Springbok 211 Jakarta.
Go ahead, so Springbok 211.
Springbok 211 descent, level 230.
Descent flight level 230, Springbok 211.
German Army 344 Jakarta.
344, go ahead.
German Army 344, descent flight level 240.
Descending 240, German Army 344.
Jakarta Control, good evening, 99163 with you, flight level 220 for 240.
Enter 163, radar identified, continue front level 330.
Continue climb, flight level 330, 99163.
Jakarta 8101, request to leave position.
Fast transmission again.
8101, I think we leave. Sector request to leave.
Arabia 8101, contact Russian monitor ini 22.8.
Contact 8101, Jakarta 8101.
Jakarta Control 163.
Fast transmission again.
Wagon Air 263, control.
Wagon Air 263 identified. Continue climb level 370.
Roger, continue climb flight level 370, Wagon Air 263. And if possible, can we go direct to Boslo?
Wagon Air 263, there to Boslo, currently unable, follow flight 10 route.
Roger, unable, Wagon Air 263.
Jakarta Radar, FedEx response to heavy Seram Petang, it's due flight level 330.
FedEx 550, radar identified, continue climb flight level 370.
FedEx response to request step climb to flight level 330 due to the technical problem.
FedEx 550, flight level 330, approach.